Hiya, it's Alex, and welcome to the channel with a bit of a different video today. Now, Silent Clan will be back soon, but I just had this idea for this collection of videos, and I felt like I had to make it right now, or else I would lose motivation for both Silent Clan and this entire channel. So I decided to make this set of videos now, and then you'll get more Silent Clan after this. Also, this is more unscripted rambling, because again, I felt like that if I did get this video out right now, I would just lose motivation. It would all fall to pieces. So yeah, we are unscripted rambling. So you've read the title, you know what we're doing. We're designing canon Warrior Cats characters. Now originally I was going to do the main trio from the first arc, Sandstorm and Dustpelt, and then I decided to just do the main trio and Sandstorm because, no offense to any of you Dustpelt fans out there, but he's also slightly irrelevant. So we're just doing that for now. And if you like these designs and you want to see them, I know, on a sticker, or I don't know if you'd want them on a t-shirt, but if you want them on a t-shirt, I have a Redbubble link in the description. Go buy my stuff, please. Support a young artist. And yeah, let's get on to the video. Of course, the first cat we're designing has to be Firestar, or in this case, I'm doing him as Fireheart because, one, I want to design all the characters as they were in their respective sort of arcs. If they have a main arc, that's the design I'm going to be doing. So I'm not designing Fireheart as when he's older Firestar. I'm going to be focusing mainly on his younger Fireheart design for this because I do see them as two separate designs. And also, I just really wanted to design Firestar from the first arc before he loses a personality, because, no offense to the later arcs, I do think Fireheart loses a lot of his personality once he becomes Firestar and just becomes mildly irrelevant to the plot. But he is also always relevant to the plot because he is warriors. When you think of warrior cats, the first cat you think of has got to be Firestar or Bluestar or someone like that. So, of course, I had to do Firestar first. I absolutely love Fireheart as a character in the first arc. His story is just, it's the thing that hooks you onto warrior cats, the first arc. I think that first arc is so important, and Fireheart is just the perfect protagonist. I absolutely love him. I tried to make him look very sort of heroic, tried to stick to the book description quite a lot. I didn't really change much because, you know, he's iconic. He is Fireheart. He is Firestar. I had to keep the iconic design. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about Fireheart. And of course, who is Fireheart without his best friend, Graystripe? Graystripe might be a contender for one of my favourite characters in the first arc. I've only just started rereading it. I'm on Fire and Ice at the moment. And since I was about 11 when I last read this book, I feel like I didn't really appreciate Graystripe for how much he is truly like me. He really is just like me. He's always making jokes and then kind of realising it might not be the most appropriate moment for a joke, which I feel like is extremely me. And he's just a silly guy. Like in the first arc, before he becomes all the serious Elder and ThunderClan deputy at first, at heart, Graystripe really is just a silly guy, and I really tried to convey that in his design. And also, I gave him a little gap tooth because, one, he just has so much gap tooth energy. Like, I feel like if he was a human, he would definitely have a gap tooth and a big gap tooth grin, because that is really cute. And also because I, in real life, has a gap tooth and, you know, normalizing insecurities and all that. So yeah, that is my Graystripe design. And finally, to complete the trio, of course, we have to have Ravenpaw. Now, I absolutely love Ravenpaw. I know I sound like a broken record at this point, but I love all of the characters in the first arc, basically. All of the protagonists are just really likable. And I feel like Ravenpaw has this side that the fandom don't really see. Of course, he has this quiet and shy side because of Tiger Claw, but he also has this kind of outspoken side that I noticed when it describes Ravenpaw at the gathering, telling his story to the other apprentices. You know, he's really outspoken when he's around other apprentices and Graystripe and Fireheart, and which is really nice. And also, Ravenpaw was the original Dovewing. He was changing eye colours before Dovewing made it cool, because the Aarons cannot decide on what eye colour to give him. So I went for a cross between green and orange, which is two of his most described eye colours in the canon books. I was thinking about going with purple eyes as a tribute to SSS Warrior Cats, but eventually I decided to go for Sectoral Heterochromia green and orange because I thought that looked really cool. And I also made the mark on his chest kind of look shattered to symbolise how he left the clans and he sort of left his faith and he left everything behind. finally we are on to Sandstorm, who, again, I know I keep saying that all of the characters in the first arc are my favourite characters, but I love all of them. There's such a sense of nostalgia attached to them, and especially I loved Sandstorm as a kid, and I still do. And I love her kind of sort of enemies to lovers kind of thing with Fireheart. I know, yeah, I just really like it. I don't know, there's something about it. Anyway, I feel like she suffers from what I said with Firestar earlier, but worse, which is that when she stops being a main/supporting character, she just turns into wise old nursery queen number 4, which is, I don't know, she does not deserve a fate like that. She deserves to retain at least some of her spunky personality from when she was a kid and an apprentice, because I know that like people can change as they get older, but also I just loved Sandstorm's personality in the first arc, and I wish she got to keep some of that, because from what I remember, she doesn't really keep any of it as she grows older and becomes a mother. And yeah, that's just my little go-off about characters losing personality. But other than that, I really love the sort of canon, it's not canon, but the fandom seems to have decided that Sandstorm is a classic Tabby, and I'm not complaining because she looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's my Sandstorm design. That is the end of the video. Thank you so much for making it this far. Please remember to comment who I should do next. That's very important. Make sure, give me suggestions on which Warrior Cats designs you want to see me do next. And like I said at the beginning, it is a collection of videos, so there will be some other things coming up, sort of using this as a base. Yeah, as a reminder, I do have all these designs are available on my Redbubble to get stickers, magnets, t-shirts, I don't know, whatever you want to get. And yeah, don't spoil things in the comments. Again, I have only read up to Power of 3/Omen of the Stars. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.